When I saw the results, I said, that's it.
Once they
Yeah,
become,
no, I learned this from my mother, and I actually built a whole indexing company around it. When I was very young, I found out something so she was fiercely independent.
okay.
She was very independent, and she never ever wanted a man to control her life. So she started at an early age when she was working for her father. They paid the girls, the family all worked there, and she worked in the accounting department and billing, but she got paid cash. And so she would take 20% of that cash each week, and she would put it into two asset classes: stocks that pay dividends, large cap stocks, and telco bonds. 7-year telco bonds paid about 6.5% to 8% back then. She bought the long bonds, and she had that portfolio for 55 years. She never spent any of the principal, only the dividends and the interest. She put my brother and I through college. And, she took care of her family and her sisters when they fell on hard times. But her rule is very simple: no more than 5% in any one stock or bond of the portfolio, and no more than 20% in any one sector, ever, ever. So when a stock ran up past 5, she'd sell it down. This is not genius. This is just diversification. And when she passed, and I was the older brother, and I saw the portfolio, because the lawyer said, listen, you got to come down here. You're the executor of the will. And I said, yeah, but my mother was middle class. He said, no, you got to come down here. She kept her account secret from both of her husbands. She wanted her own independent money. And back then you could do that. And damn, what that portfolio did, the performance was extraordinary. It was beyond any hedge fund guy or anything. 55 years. When I saw the results, I said, that's it. That's how I'm going to invest for the rest of my life. Exactly the way Georgette did. No more than 5% in any one stock ever, no matter what it is, and no more than 20% in any one sector, with the exception of real estate, which is a very large part of what I have in net worth, and it's a third. But that if everybody that's listening to this does that, they will maintain and grow their wealth.